Hi guys and welcome back to Tekkit. I've left the game running for quite a long time, possibly a couple of hours, and the quarry's just been working away. Uh, so it looks like we've had a pretty steady flow of materials. I haven't actually checked to see what we've got in the condenser. What I did do before I set the game running was take the diamonds out of the top left slot on the condenser, just so that the materials would be collected and not instantly transmuted, and that's going to give us a better idea of the rate at which the quarry's sort of digging stuff up. There's a few changes I need to tell you about, but first of all we'll just see how much stuff the oh, looks like we're full. Wow, that's a lot of cobblestone there, so let's just start transmuting those into diamonds. Yeah, so looks like it mines at quite a fair rate. We'll take a look at the these chests as well. Taken a bit of the coal away since last time and turned it into coal dust, as you can see there in my inventory. I'll explain why in a moment. Tin ore, why is that not being sorted? Let's take that and we'll put it into the sorting system. And yeah, a lot of ingots there. That's really nice. So hopefully we shouldn't have to worry too much about going down into the mines anymore, which is a bonus. Let's go and put this tin into the macerator, or the macerator, however you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, one other thing, I built an extractor since last time. We're now trebling the yield of rubber from one sticky resin, which is very good. Let's... looks like tin should be filtered, but then do I see one there? Yeah, that hasn't been filtered into the system. I'm not quite sure why that is. Possibly there's two different types of tin in this mod pack, I'm not quite sure on that. Right, this episode, what we're going to be doing. Before we discuss that, I'll show you what I've done since last time. This has all been sorted out down here. We've now got the cables that run to the quarry that way, and we've also got the cables that run to all the machines in our setup here, and we've got some machines down this way. Sorry, some cables down this way that run to the compressor, and that is the extractor up there. We've also, since last time, what have we done? I'm not quite sure. Let me try and remember. Oh yeah, we left the space in this building empty, and it still is, but I've built a ladder up to it, and I've put some windows in here. And I think a few episodes ago I mentioned about some kind of diamond creation up there using a bug, I guess, in equivalent exchange, I think. So we could potentially use that either next episode or the episode after, and we could start creating diamonds free of charge. But the one thing that I have noticed since we've now got this whole setup in here is that we're a bit short of power, which is a bit of a problem. If we've got the quarry running and all of these machines, everything's on a very everything takes a long time to run, all of the machines, and I've seen actually the quarry has been stopped at certain points when it's been when all the machines have been in use up there. Looks like it's stopped right now, which is a bit strange. Possibly because all the machines are being used. Yeah, so that's a bit of a problem. And to combat that problem, I think what we're going to have to do is upgrade our power source. Now, at the moment, we're using a low voltage solar array, which produces the equivalent of 8 solar panels. To upgrade to a medium voltage solar array, which produces the power of 8 low voltage solar arrays, or conversely 64 solar panels, it's going to take a long time and it's going to take a lot of materials. However, since we've got this quarry up and running and we've just let it sort itself out, I think we might actually have enough materials to realistically think about doing that, especially since we've got this the extractor up and running. We've got a lot of rubber now. We've got tons of copper. What else do you need to make a solar panel? Coal dust and glass. They're very cheap. That's why I've turned all of the coal dust into turned all of the coal into coal dust. So that could be something that we look to do in this episode. However, it's going to take a long time, and it's probably something that you don't want to watch me do. Organizing all the materials, it's just going to be a nightmare. So I'm probably going to skip this forward. I'll just show you the material. We have got plenty of materials. We've got 2 stacks of sticky resin there, and another 14. Oops. And next door, we've got lots of copper. You've already seen that. And coal, we may need to transmute some coal in the energy condenser and then put it through the macerator to create some more coal dust. I'm sure we're going to need more coal dust than we've got at the moment. But it's definitely going to be worth it when we have the medium voltage solar array up and running. So I'll say that I'll skip the footage forward here because you're not going to want to watch me build all of those solar panels. And hopefully I'll see you in a few minutes when everything's completed and we're ready to use the medium voltage solar array. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, turns out that we need a lot more materials than I actually thought that we might need. I've just been on the Tekkit wiki and it's going to take a lot of materials to build this medium voltage solar array. Let me just drag that up now. Okay, so you need 6 stacks of redstone dust. We've got 3, I think, at the moment, if we're lucky. We need 4 stacks of sticky resin. We've got 2 of those. Although, saying that, we probably actually, if we include those 2 rubber, yeah, we've probably got enough rubber. Redstone. Yeah, we've got 3 stacks of redstone. Some tin dust. Let's smelt that. What else do you need? 5 stacks of refined iron, 5 stacks of regular iron, 8 stacks of cobblestone, 4 stacks of tin, 3 stacks of glass, 3 stacks of coal dust, 32 wooden planks, and some insulated gold cable. So we're a little way off that yet. So I guess we're going to have to change the plan for today. Although saying that, possibly by next episode, when the quarry's worked a little bit longer, we should be in a position to hopefully make that work. Let's just see if this is still working. Yeah, it is now, and it looks like we're starting to get down to the ores, which is very nice. So what can we do today? Today, I think what we can do is another build. I've been thinking about this, and I'm not going to explain just yet what this building is going to be used for. No, I'm not. I'm going to save it for another episode. I'm just going to create the building, and I'm going to do that off camera again, and hopefully either possibly next episode or the episode after, we'll get to use it, and it's going to be really cool when it's finished. I think it will be anyways. So I'm going to skip the footage forward yet again, and this time I definitely will have done something, promise you, and we'll have a new building, and I think I'm going to put it about here, facing towards the farmhouse. So I'll see you guys in a second, and hopefully everything's all finished by then. Alright guys, welcome back. finished the build now, and I'll quickly go and show you it. The beauty of building now that we have the energy condenser is that we really don't have to worry about materials, because we can just condense whatever we need as many times as we want, which is very nice. So this is the build. Definitely not my favourite build I've ever done. I don't know why. I started off with it and I thought, yeah, let's just try it out, and it's not too bad, but I'm not totally happy with it. I'm not sure that the blocks that I've used work excellently well together, but nonetheless, it's a building and it'll serve its purpose. And I said I wasn't going to tell you what the purpose of it was, but I might as well just tell you. This series at the moment doesn't really have an end goal. It's a little bit pointless at the moment. We're just sort of running through the motions of playing Tekkit. But what I'd really like to do is kit myself out with the best stuff that you can possibly get in this mod pack, and that is red matter, I think. Yeah. These things here. Now, these are pretty much the most expensive things in the game, by a long way as well. So that's what we'd like to get, and if we can aim to have a full set of red matter armor and tools, that could be our sort of end goal for Tekkit. And at that point, maybe we'll end the series and move on to something else. But this building is designed to help us achieve that goal, using a very similar idea to what I used, or what I mentioned earlier about the upstairs of this building as a diamond creation area. This will be a red matter creation area, and I'll leave it at that for now. All I'll tell you is that this area will produce red matter. So it's a bit of an end goal build. When we've progressed far enough that we can use this building, we'll pretty much be at the point where we can sort of round the series off and possibly move on to something new. I've actually seen a mod pack that I would really like to do a walkthrough of, called Thorncraft. So that's probably going to be the next sort of let's play after Tekkit with regards to Minecraft. So yeah, that's the build. Let's think, is there anything else that we can do this episode? Well, I can ditch all of the building materials that I didn't use for that build in the condenser, sorry. So wood, cobblestone, sandstone, some stairs, and I think that's everything. Yep. These chests are filling up very nicely. I think if I leave the quarry working while, for a few hours while I'm away from the keyboard, fingers crossed we can get enough materials to build the medium voltage solar array next episode. That would be very nice. I think what I'll do, if the plan is to leave the quarry running, what I'll do is seal myself in the chamber down there and disconnect this entire building from the power network, so that all of the power is directed to the quarry, so there's going to be no stoppages that way. Yeah, and hopefully we'll have enough raw materials to then process and turn into the solar array. But that'll be a job for next episode. I'm not sure how we're doing for time in this episode, but we can probably round it off there. It's maybe a slightly shorter episode than normal, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because some of the episodes have been very long recently. Yeah, but now you know sort of the main goal of the series, to get kitted out with the red matter tools and armor. And like I say, after we've accomplished that, we'll probably move on to another mod pack, possibly Thorncraft, because that looks really good. yeah, so let's round the episode off there. Thanks for watching. Sorry it hasn't been quite as productive as I'd hoped. But nevertheless, we've got a new building now, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching again. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.